Grab your physical or digital Bible and let's study. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 25. Let your eyes look straight ahead, fix your gaze directly before you. To focus your eyes or to hold them firmly in place at your future plans, to avoid any distractions such as temptation, shortcuts, or even taking the wrong turns. I just want to publicly declare something before we continue. I am by no means a driving instructor. Please do not disclose how many attempts it took me to pass. And if you have been a passenger in my car, leave your comments elsewhere. You know me, I like my analogies. I wanted to try and illustrate how it is that we could be on a journey that requires us to look forward. And being a driver, looking forward is essential. However, looking back occasionally is also just as important. And as I was drawing, I really noticed one thing: the difference in the two windows, the windshield to look forward and rear view to look behind. Looking forward is important to know where it is that you are going, what lies ahead, and any upcoming hazards. And looking behind you to not only check your positions, but also any approaching hazards. Forward, referencing our future, and looking back, representing our past. I wanted to kind of show you how is it that we can use these principles and apply them in our spiritual and emotional growth. There is no coincidence that our windshield is big. And that is because our God-given destiny requires the majority of our focus, so that we can see what it is that lies ahead. By anticipating our steps, this allows us to plan and prepare accordingly for what might either destroy, delay, or disrupt our growth. And just like when you're driving, you would check your mirrors before you make any directional change, i.e. changing direction or changing lane or changing speed, the same can be applied as it is that you're journeying through your emotional growth. Your past should be able to reference things to you. Sometimes looking back and remembering a consequence, whether good or bad, can be so crucial into whether or not you decide to continue down the journey or down the path that you may already be headed down. I think for me personally, the hardest part about looking forward and trying to remain focused on the future is when sometimes my past can feel so familiar. It can feel like home. It can feel like safety, it can feel like comfort, because for a long time I spent my life in the past. And while it is important that we do remember things of our past, including mistakes and hurts in our former seasons, it's also very important that we don't allow our past to blind us from our future. A hazard is something that poses a risk to harm us. We identify them to avoid them, not identify them to attach to them. Because obsessing over our past can cause us to miss our future opportunities, resulting in a crash both emotionally and spiritually. And while looking back is purposeful, looking forward is essential. Bonus scripture there. The rear view mirror is essential, but it's small for a reason. We cannot steer our life safely or effectively while staring backwards. And so I'll ask you, which mirror are you currently using?